Daniel, where are you from? Are you from Chico, actually?
No, I'm actually from Gilroy.
From Gilroy. Oh, the home of the garlic. Very good. But you went here for school?
Yeah, I moved here when I was like 13.
Okay. And went to high school here, went to Chico State. Kind of like hang out here.
Just different border crossings as far as culturally, physically, emotionally, mentally. It's just different aspects of Chicano literature.
Like, what was the most important thing you learned so far?
Basically how just different, as time has gone on, just how the Chicanos and different, I don't know, heritages and culture have been kind of oppressed over time, haven't been exactly blessed with the greatest resources and, I don't know, life itself. So there's kind of been burdened over time. Been had a rough history, so they've worked through it.
What was the best poem you have read so far?
Probably the one that we've all read in class together. I can't remember the name. It just kind of gave a history of Chicano in general. A long story. It was good. Very good poem.
You have it?
I don't have it. It's in our Chicano literature. It was pretty good. Very informative.
Can you turn on the music just a little bit, maybe? Excellent. Today we have an absolutely amazing opportunity because this artist, Daniel Vera, has come all the way from San Francisco, or perhaps his home in Cohasset, to talk to us about his, it's not his good art. The Mexican muralists, when they came along, they wanted to break down those barriers between this kind of elitist art made only for the intellectuals, made only for the people with money, and they wanted to bring art to the people. They wanted to bring art that, well, maybe it wasn't just, you couldn't just look at it and say, oh, well, of course, it's exactly about this, and it exactly means this. But you can think about it, and you can relate to it, and you can try to figure it out. Instead of only painting a particular sort of art that is only going to be hung in very elite galleries, or is only going to be hung in private homes. And so Mexican muralists were painting a lot about political issues, about cultural issues, about ethnic issues. For the first time, they were trying to represent themselves and other people like them, of all social classes, rather than only figuring portraits.
It really is, because there's, the various neighborhoods still where my grandmother lives. It's an all-white neighborhood, and then she's like, oh, well, those people are on that side. And I'm like, what those people? Those people, the other people. And I'm just like, when I'm in a class, I don't see, oh, this person's of this descent, this person's of this descent. It's just a class, They're people. They're my age, they're older, they're younger. It's just a class. They're just people. But they're like, oh no, that's that person over there. I've noticed that, like in the Indiana area where my other family lives.
Is there any way you think you can make it better? Or do you see any way?
With my grandmother, probably not. With my with the people my age, like my cousins, they're a little more laid back. I think it's the age barrier. My grandmother, at least. My grandmother set in her ways. People, my cousins and stuff that are my age, they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter one way or the other.
Do you think TV has anything to do with anything?
Definitely.
Like, what kind of impact TV has?
Just try to project, please.
It's got every kind of impact.
It kind of sets a stereotype of what people view as well. It kind of sends a universal message to every art therapist. We're going to create this dominant culture that is worldwide. Desirable. Like, what is it you should? It tries to tell you what you should want to
your hand?
I don't know. It's hard to say stuff.
What do you think about like the Mexican muralists and stuff and what they did and the poetry, the stuff that you're learning in class? What do you think you?
I mean, this is like my first time ever taking like a Chicano studies class, so I'm actually learning a lot of things as I go, you know. So I mean, I never actually even picked up like a Chicano book before, so a lot of this stuff is like really interesting. Like, it's kind of awesome at the same time. I don't know, it's just a great feeling, but I don't know, it's pretty hard to say.
This is a real commitment to his work. This is a real commitment to community and society. And you all will have noticed that one question he asked over and over and over was, what can we
Hello. Hey. Hey, come here. Give me huggies. Give me kissies.
I'm not pushing. Come on it.
This is for my class. I'm gonna show my life.
Put me on it.
What? You want to say anything? This is to my classroom. Do you love me, ninja guy? You can go to my house? You can go to my house?
What?
Are you going to my house? Say yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a kiss. Thank you.
Better behave.
Okay, let's go. Fuck. What's that?
Iron Man.
Alright.
Also, you choose